How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Halloween sale that runs through November 5th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $4.49, Creed Rise to Glory is a cinematic VR boxing experience that puts you in the shoes of Adonis Creed, fighting to build your legacy from the ground up. Train under the legendary Rocky Balboa and rise through the ranks against increasingly brutal opponents across iconic locations, from sweaty underground gyms to roaring stadiums packed with fans, while its physics-driven combat system makes every hit feel authentic, blending stamina management, timing, and strategy with immersive motion tracking that responds to your every move. Between intense story-driven matches, training sessions, and online bouts, you'll live the full fighter's journey from challenger to champion. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 4 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Resident Evil Revelations is a survival horror classic remastered in full HD, featuring all DLC, enhanced lighting, sharper textures, and new gameplay improvements that make this the ultimate version to play. Set between Resident Evil 4 and 5, you'll take on the role of Jill Valentine as she explores a derelict cruise ship drifting through the Mediterranean, searching for Chris Redfield while uncovering a chilling bioterror conspiracy tied to the T-Abyss virus. Its claustrophobic corridors, oppressive atmosphere, and scarce resources heighten the fear while delivering a perfect mix of slow burn tension and the punchy action of later entries in the series. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $1.49, The Last Campfire is a heartfelt puzzle adventure from the creators of No Man's Sky and Lost Winds, following a lost ember on a journey through a mysterious world in search of meaning and a way home. As you explore the lands beyond the dark forest, you'll solve clever environmental puzzles, help lost souls rekindle their hope, and uncover a touching story about perseverance, purpose, and the resilience of the spirit. Its handcrafted world is filled with strange creatures, forgotten ruins, and serene landscapes that blend whimsy with melancholy, inviting players to pause, reflect, and immerse themselves in a quiet yet emotionally rich narrative experience. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Ruiners, a brutal cyberpunk action shooter set in 2091's neon-drenched metropolis of Rengkok, where a wired sociopath fights to rescue his kidnapped brother and uncover the truth under the guidance of a secretive hacker ally in a dangerous, high-stakes world. Engage in fast-paced, tactical combat using an arsenal of state-of-the-art gadgets and abilities, from energy shields and reflex boosters to hacking enemies and manipulating the battlefield, as every encounter demands skill, timing, and strategy. Navigate a violent, story-driven world where trust is scarce, corporations dominate, and every decision carries weight, all set to a stylish, electrifying cyberpunk aesthetic. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Overcooked Gourmet Edition combines the chaotic, fast-paced fun of the hit co-op cooking game with the Lost Morsel content pack, challenging 1 to 4 players to prepare, cook, and serve dishes under extreme time pressure in hilariously absurd kitchens. Team up with friends to navigate increasingly outrageous kitchens, from slippery ice rinks to kitchens on fire, while coordinating orders, avoiding hazards, and keeping demanding customers happy, all in a frantic test of communication, timing, and quick thinking. The Lost Morsel expansion adds 6 new campaign levels, exotic jungle kitchens, a new vehicle for map travel, and 6 unlockable chefs, extending the culinary chaos. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.49, The Walking Dead: The Complete First Season is an emotional, story-driven adventure where you play as Lee Everett, a convicted criminal given a second chance in a world overrun by the undead, tasked with protecting the orphaned Clementine while navigating moral dilemmas and survival challenges. Explore a richly detailed world, meet complex characters, and make choices that shape the story and affect the fates of those around you, all set in a narrative that foreshadows the events of Deputy Sheriff Rick Grimes. This complete edition includes all 5 award-winning episodes, plus the special episode, 400 Days, delivering a gripping, choice-driven experience. It's a 91 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Outlast 2 is a first-person psychological horror game where you play as Blake Langerman, a cameraman venturing into the Arizona desert with his wife Lynn to investigate the brutal murder of a pregnant woman known as Jane Doe, uncovering dark secrets and sinister forces along the way. As you follow a trail of disturbing clues, you'll confront a fanatical cult, terrifying environments, and escalating horrors that test your sanity and push you to your limits. Relying on stealth, quick thinking, and your camera's night vision, every step into darkness heightens tension and dread, immersing you in a chilling tale of corruption, obsession, and survival. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. Just be aware that you can get the Outlast Trinity Bundle on sale for $10. For $4.99, Pathfinder Kingmaker Definitive Edition is a sprawling, choice-driven single-player RPG that lets you explore, conquer, and rule the wild stolen lands of Galarian through deep storytelling and complex party-building systems. Create heroes from hundreds of classes and abilities, recruit 12 companions with unique personalities and quests, and shape your destiny through impactful moral choices, political alliances, and kingdom management. Experience real-time combat with pause or switch to turn-based mode for precise tactical control as you uncover ancient secrets, explore dangerous ruins, and battle mythic creatures across a vast, reactive world. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 10 out of 10, and about 300 hours to platinum. For $2.49, Minit is a quirky adventure played in 60-second increments where you explore the world outside your home to help unusual folk, uncover secrets, and defeat dangerous foes, all while racing against a curse that ends each day after just 1 minute. Every choice matters as you traverse forests, villages, and mysterious ruins, solving clever puzzles, discovering hidden items, and unlocking shortcuts that make each run feel fresh and rewarding. This charming, fast-paced game blends tight exploration, whimsical art, retro-style humor, and clever design to deliver a unique, bite-sized experience that constantly rewards curiosity and experimentation. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $4.99, LEGO The Hobbit is a whimsical action-adventure that lets you relive key moments from the beloved films, following Bilbo Baggins as he joins Gandalf and Thorin Oakenshield's company of dwarves on a perilous quest filled with danger, discovery, and unexpected humor. Explore iconic locations, solve clever puzzles, and engage in light-hearted LEGO combat against goblins, trolls, and other foes, all with charming humor and playful physics that bring Middle-earth to life in miniature. With cooperative gameplay, unlockable characters, and countless secrets, this LEGO adaptation offers a fun, family-friendly journey through the epic tale of The Hobbit. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Amnesia The Bunker is a first-person horror game from the creators of Soma and Amnesia, plunging you into a desolate World War I bunker armed with only one bullet and a noisy dynamo flashlight as you confront oppressive terrors in the dark. Play as French soldier Henri Clement, scavenging scarce supplies, crafting tools, and navigating a semi-open bunker that changes with every playthrough, where randomization and unpredictable enemy behavior make each attempt uniquely tense. Hunted by a relentless, reactive threat, every decision and sound matters as you explore, experiment, and uncover the fate of missing soldiers while unraveling the diabolical nightmare beneath the battlefield. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3.74, Outlast is a tense first-person survival horror set in the remote Colorado mountains, where journalist Miles Upshur investigates the long-abandoned Mount Massive Asylum, recently reopened by the secretive and sinister Murkoff Corporation. Navigate dark, claustrophobic corridors, evade grotesque and relentless foes, and uncover a horrifying conspiracy that blurred science, religion, and human depravity, relying solely on stealth, wits, and a camcorder to survive each terrifying moment. Every encounter emphasizes vulnerability, suspense, and dread, delivering a psychological horror experience that proves the scariest monsters are those born from the human mind. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, about 7 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. Just be aware that you can get the Outlast Trinity Bundle on sale for $10. For $4.99, Carrion is a reverse horror game where you play as a mysterious, amorphous creature seeking revenge on those who imprisoned you, turning the tables on traditional horror by making you the predator rather than the prey. Stalk, consume, and terrify your captors while growing and evolving, unlocking increasingly devastating abilities to wreak havoc and spread fear throughout the sprawling, labyrinthine facility. Tear through walls, crush obstacles, and manipulate your environment strategically as you confront human guards, scientists, and security systems, experiencing a uniquely satisfying blend of stealth, power, and chaotic destruction from a horrifyingly fresh perspective. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 7 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Chorus is a space combat shooter that puts you in control of Nara, a pilot seeking to destroy the dark cult that created her, with her sentient starfighter Forsaken at her side. Unlock devastating weapons, mind-bending abilities, and powerful upgrades as you engage in exhilarating zero-G dogfights across sprawling space stations, ancient temples, and strange planes of existence, blending frenetic combat with vast cosmic exploration. Follow Nara on her journey of redemption across the galaxy and beyond reality, uniting resistance forces against the Circle and its ominous leader, the Great Prophet, while mastering telekinesis, teleportation, and extrasensory perception to become a living weapon. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Overcooked, The Walking Dead, and Lego The Hobbit, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.